Salutations, kings and queens. I'm Coach Key. Welcome back to my sacred space. I am a holistic life coach, and my purpose is to show people how to reshape their reality as well as tap into their inner self so they can truly be happy and learn to live life without boundaries. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to like and subscribe. Of course, comment. This is my very first video, so I hope I can actually help people. This is what I want to do, and I hope that you guys learn something from this video. If you can give me your feedback in the comments, that will be great. Tell me, what you're struggling with, what you would like advice on, and all that good stuff. I am also in the process of trying to become a psychologist or a counselor, but I really don't want to subscribe medicine per se, but some people do need medicine, but that's not my thing. I'm a very holistic person. I believe in the body can heal itself if you give it the proper nutrients. So don't be too harsh on me. I used to struggle with social anxiety, but now I really just don't care anymore, because it's like people are going to like you. They may or may not like you, and that doesn't matter. Like, you just move on with life, So let me scoot this back, and then I'm going to get started. Don't mind my desk in the back, because I was doing something earlier, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to make the video, and I'm not going to be too hard on myself. So it was my birthday, so I still have balloons in the back from that. So, okay. So today's video is just very random. I did write a few notes on it. This was going to be like my 5th or 6th YouTube video when I finally gained somewhat of an audience, but it's like, why not go in there swinging and just do the thing, Okay, so my hair is looking crazy. That's okay. I got locks under here. I'm growing them back. I feel so lost without them. Okay, but anyway, today we're going to talk about the importance of dating yourself. Before y'all start side-eyeing me and looking at me like, sis, what? Why would I want to date myself? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would I date me? Why would you date you? If you can't date yourself, how you expect anybody else is gonna date you? How is that gonna work? I'm not really sure. So, it's very important to be in tune with yourself, because if you are not, people can shape you and mold you to be anything they want you to be. And you won't even know how you got there, because you don't know who you are. You don't know how to say, stop. Okay, this isn't working for me. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel attacked. You don't know how to voice your opinion when you don't know who you are and people are telling you. You spent, 12 years in school of people telling you what to do, how to do it, who you are, what you're gonna be, and they give you a limited amount of choices to be something. You remember when you were like in 8th grade and you took that little career advanced test or whatever, and based on the questions, or based on the answers, it told you, are you gonna be a policeman, a fireman, a this, a that? Like, why are those my only choices? How are you going to tell me what I am going to be based on what I answered when I am 14 years old? Now, some people do know what they want to be when they're very young, and they end up being that. But most people, it's not like that. They're very coerced, and they are forced to become the people they are today, because they don't know who they are. They don't know who they stand for. I used to be very, very vocal. And then I went through a period of time in my life right before like my early 30s. And I'm still in my early 30s. Let me start there. But before, it was just like, I went through this very, very, very dark phase in my life where I was extremely depressed. I gained a whole bunch of weight. I didn't know which way was up. I stopped meditating every day. I lost my dad, and my life just kind of just came crashing down. And I got into a relationship where pretty much that person ran it. And it was just like every day waking up, who am I? Why am I here? The old Key would not be here at all. The old me would not put up with this. So why am I putting up with it now? Because I lost myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what was important to me. So that's why you have to date yourself. You have to understand who you are. So we're gonna go over 10 quick questions. I'm not gonna say, well, they may be quick. I'm not sure how long I want this video to be, but I'm just talking. I'm just being genuine with you guys. And that's what my channel is gonna be about. I don't have time to be into the makeup and into all this stuff. That's not me. Like, I'm a very natural person. I put on lashes, lipstick, maybe some blush, and I'm gone. I shake my locks out, oil them, and I'm out the door. But you know, this wig is not, it's not for me. But when my locks do decide to they want to start budding, I'm gonna definitely wear them out. That's a sidebar. Keep up. Okay, so the question is, who are you? Who are you? Don't say, my name is Brittany and I'm a mother of 5 and I'm from here and I do this. That's not who you are. That's a portion of who you are, but who are you? What is your purpose? What do you, what are you here for? My purpose is to help people, influence, serve, and show them how to just be completely weird, because that's what I am. That's who I've always been. And me coming out of my shell sometimes scares people because they don't know how to react. For years, I was a rebel in my mind, but in my physical form, I transformed into this person that everybody wanted me to be. The yes girl. Sure, girl, I can help you. Sure, girl, I can do your hair. Sure, I can do this. And then when I start saying no, I'm busy. No, I can't do that. No, it costs this much. No, it's this. It's like, oh, you acting funny. Oh, so now you got your little business. You'd want to do this. Oh, now you doing fashion shows. I can't, you can't let me in. You can't sell me this for a discount. No, I cannot. I don't make money off of friendships. I make money off of results, and I make money off who I am. My life story, my drive, my passion. That's how I make a living. So if I give you everything that I have for free and I'm pouring into you and you're not pouring back into me, what type of relationship is that? So it's very important to know who you are. What do you stand for? Such and such. I am Brittany and I am a chef. I became a chef because I love to cook. I started my passion in cooking when I was a kid, when I realized it helped me escape my reality of what I was really living in. Those are the type of stories that you have to find within yourself. The brain, when you suffer so much trauma, the brain literally will block out everything that made you into you, or sometimes the reasons why you are the way that you are, in order to protect you. So you have to do some soul searching to find out who you are. What do you stand for? And what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with. So question number 2 are, what are your values? What's important to you? Now, to some people, makeup, hair, clothes, shoes, money, fast cars, all of that stuff definitely is important to them. They cannot live without it. They cannot. You put them in something from Forever 21, they're gonna be like, oh, sis, no, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to, cheap things, and that's just them. Most of those people are either born into wealth, or they're very superficial, or they've been in their position for a very long time and they feel uncomfortable now because most of the time they're hiding something. But that's a completely different video. What do you believe in? I'm a spiritual person. Nobody can shake my spirituality. I argue with my family on every time we see each other. Why are you like this? And why? Because that's who I am. You can't tell me who I am. You can't tell me who I'm going to be, because I'm going to be me regardless. And I can come out sometimes as very aggressive, but I have to be because people are so used to the old me from high school or old me from work. Like, oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, I can work. Like, no, I cannot. I have other things to do with my time, other things to do with my time. So I'm definitely not going to just do it because you asked me to. I believe in spirituality. I believe in an alternate universe. I believe that you should treat people the way that you want to be treated. Those are my values. I believe that everybody has to become themselves. If you don't become you, who are you going to become? What are your boundaries? What are you going to deal with and what are you not going to deal with? Simple. I am not going to put up with my partner coming in at 2:00 in the morning every night. Are you going to get up and leave? I'm not going to put up with my children acting a fool in public, and I'm not going to say anything because I don't know how, but I'm the parent. I'm going to let this guy keep hitting me up at 3 a.m. when I'm sleeping and he doesn't have time for me in the daytime. But at night, oh, it's I miss you. When can I see you? All of these different things. Those are boundaries. Cut it off short. Nip it in the bud. Cut it out. You're better than that. You're a better person. And this advice is not just for women. It's for men too. Because you got some women out there that will string you along, honey, and then be like, oh, I just needed him to go eat. Oh, I just needed him to talk to because my other dude wasn't talking to me. So now I'm done with them. And it's hurt people. So what are you going to deal with and what are you not going to deal with? I know some of these examples may be a little bit sporadic and all over the place. But like I said, this is a random video. And I definitely want to come back and start creating better content, for you guys, because this is, I'm just getting my nerves out right now and getting used to talking to a camera that could potentially have thousands of people on the other side of it. I'm a realist. I'm a perfectionist, but I know that everything cannot be perfect, so I'm okay with that. So, yeah. Number 4, what are your likes and dislikes? What do you like to do? What do you don't like to do? Besides the basics, the basics are, I like to go to dinner. I like to go shopping. I like to travel. I like to go to the club. Those are most people basics. What about open mic nights, spoken words, chilling at the library, just having a quality conversation, creating something between the two of you. Let's just say y'all are both into you're both sapiosexuals. That means that you're attracted to learning and knowledge from another person. That turns you on. It's not like, oh my God, she is gorgeous. Oh my God, he is fine. It's not that. It's you're very intelligent. And I feel like I can learn a lot from you. So now I'm attracted to you mentally before I am physically and emotionally, right? So being open to different type of likes and dislikes, not just materialistic things, being attracted to someone's mental. What is your current mental state? Or what is your pattern mental state? That's why it's very important to keep a journal so that you can write down your feelings every day. And then as you progress, we don't want to regress. We don't want to undo all the positive things that we've done. So in order to progress, you have to look back on those things. What made me act that way? Am I, mentally unstable? Do I need to go get some help? How do I get out of this situation? Am I depressed? Am I self-loathing? Am I think way too highly of myself and I think I'm better than other human beings? Those are the questions that we have to ask ourselves. Because you have people that are so vain, you have people that are just narcissistic liars, and they just go on and on and on and on about themselves, and they always change the conversation back over to them instead of about you. They don't care about the other person. That's a mental health issue as well. Do you have anger issues? So mental health and anger are two completely different things, because mental health can be unhealthy mental health can be, schizophrenia. Most schizophrenic people aren't angry. They just have a different, just have a lot of people living inside their heads. So they don't know how to really express it other than showing you those three characteristics. I mean, those characteristics of those people multiple times, So anger issues is, you get angry at the drop of a hat. Like, you left this window open. Why did you do that? Why? Well, the sun was coming in. Well, I don't like the window open. And just make sure when you finish using it or leave out the room, close the window. I don't like it open, Or they get upset because you have an opinion, or they get upset because you are being yourself and they don't like you. They really don't like, it's not that they don't like you. They don't like you being you and you being comfortable being you. They don't want to be, they're not comfortable with themselves. So it's a lot of people out there like that. I don't have anger issues, but I get annoyed really fast. Mostly because it is something that I'm working on. But I think I get annoyed really fast because people do things and they then act as if they didn't do it, or they don't know why they did it. They just did it because they wanted to, and that makes me, it makes me upset. It's like, why did you have to do that? Now you're creating a problem that now I have to solve, or you have to solve it now. Like, it has to be fixed. So I have reasons for why I do get upset, and I'm a human being. I'm not just like this cheap person, and I never pretended to be. I'm gonna be real each and every time. So I was like, what did I write? Oh, what are your spending habits? What are your spending habits? Take yourself out on a date. So we're going to do this. On the very first day of this challenge, I want you guys to go out and order as if you're ordering for yourself. It's just you going casually out to dinner, casually out to lunch on your budget, your normal budget, right? Just buy whatever you want to do. Buy it, and take yourself out and then see how you feel. The next time you go out, I want you to order as if you're on a date. Which one is more expensive? You counting somebody else's pockets, right? Oh, I'm going to get this old steak from, what's a good steakhouse here in Houston? Steak 48. People love Steak 48 and Eddie V's, and I'll list, oh yeah, we about to go to True Looks, we about to turn up, we about to go to Raw Sushi. The place is $30, $45 when you only spend 10 of your own money. Yeah, you count other people's pockets. That's why you don't have good karma. You worry about somebody else's money and not your own. You in debt because you trying to keep up with all these trends out here. You're financially illiterate. You don't understand money. You know how to work and make the money, but you don't know how to make your money work for you. So that's why you struggle, right? I'm not trying to attack anybody in this video. I'm literally talking to myself. I've been through all of these things, you guys. I'm not just talking to all of you guys out there. I'm talking to myself too, because I had to have this conversation with myself. Are you a planner? Do you budget? Do you have a goal? Do you save every month? Do you save every week, every year? Do you do all of these things in order to make sure that you're financially stable, just in case something happens? Or do you just live day to day and figure it out? That usually works for some people, but then it gets too hard for them. And that's where the depression comes in. That's where stealing comes in. That's where killing comes in. That's where using comes in. And people wonder why they cannot catch a break, because you're using people. But you're so accustomed to using people that you're brainwashed now. So this has become a way of life for you. Unknowingly. Some people knowingly, because they know, hey, I don't have no money. I'm finna call Ron, and we finna go get it popping at the club, right? When I do that, that's my girl. You know, that's so y'all know. That's me acting. Girl, what? I'm finna call up Chris and we finna get it going on, you know. No, don't do that. Don't use people. Figure out your own finances first. Do you accept change? When a big change happens in your life, how do you receive it? Do you immediately blow up? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? Oh my God, I don't know. This is happening, this is happening, this is happening. What am I gonna do? That's why you always need to have a plan. You need to have a plan for your plan for your plan. Always keep a backup plan, because things are constantly changing in this world. With the pandemic going on, most people have lost their jobs. Everybody is now starting businesses, and the businesses are not properly set up. They just selling stuff and doing all kind of stuff, and it's like, you may get in trouble with the IRS. You may get in trouble with, your clients. Clients don't be playing about their money at all. Clapback be real. Black Twitter is real. Instagram is real. Like, it's all real. People will come find you for $10 and you didn't send they oil out to them. Or you supposed to meet them for a workout on Zoom and you didn't. And now they looking for you because you playing with their money. Money right now is king. Like, it's king. And you can't do that to people, right? So how are you accepting change? Are you welcoming it? Are you prepping for it? Are you just, I'll figure it out? I'm a very free-spirited person, but I am the most prepared, free-spirited person that you could ever probably meet. I'm so free-spirited, I just be like, oh, floating in the air. Oh yeah, da, 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 da. Let something happen. Oh no, I got a plan for that. I got to work around. I got this, and this, because even though I'm a free-spirited person, I still have to have some type of control, because if not, I'm gonna hit rock bottom. And you never know when you have to leave your free-spirited energy and go over to I wouldn't say militant, to a corporate energy. Corporate meaning structure, plans, procedures, and that's in your life, versus, I'm gonna go buy this today, but then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna make money this day. You can't do that. You can't. You just can't. Unless you have some type of income already set up, you're not gonna make it financially. Mentally, okay, but finances creates detrimental mentalities. Because what's the number one stressor? Stressor, not having money. You gotta prepare. What are your goals? What do you want to do? Do you have a goal list? And I'm not talking about, I want to travel all 50 states and blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking about that. What are your goals for you? What do you personally want to achieve? I want to become the best mother in the world. You can't do that, because you're only going to raise as many children as you have. That's not a goal. The goal is to be the best mother you can be to those children, or be the best father you can be to those children. But what else are you adding? How are you raising these children? How are you providing for them? So what are your goals? One of my goals is to be a 100% entrepreneur, and who is able to survive and thrive and live comfortably. because I don't like being in survival mode, but I have found myself in survival mode in a few instances, and I just had to work it out. I don't have the time to sit here and dwell on it. I'm gonna cry, live in that moment, get through it, and then I'm up running again. I was down for about 2 years. 2 years. Everybody's, what happened to your business? What happened to this? What happened to your skincare line? What happened to you doing all these things that you were so amped to do and we saw you doing? I lost me. So that's the importance, that's of what I'm trying to get to in this video. That's the importance. I had 10. We're just gonna go with 9. Because I had 10, but I think I wrote things down twice, which is, my bad. So the challenge is from this video is to date yourself for a month. If you're single, date yourself for a month. You still have people that you can talk to and hang out with, but when you're doing things, do it for yourself. Take yourself out to dinner. Take yourself to a movie. Take yourself to a play. Take yourself traveling. Do something alone for that entire month. And give the same energy to yourself that you would give to that person you're trying to pursue or that's pursuing you. And see how you feel. For people who are in relationships, never stop dating yourself. Like, never. Because then you're going to feel like, oh, I need this person. I need them. I need them to be around me. I need them to make me feel better and give me self-reassurance. No. Continue to date yourself. Every month, every month, at least once or twice a month, you should be taking yourself out doing things. And that does not include getting your hair done, getting your nails done, getting your feet done. I'm talking about concrete things that help you develop a better mental health, right? Because, although, when you look good, you feel good. Okay, but you're only going to feel good while you look good. On those times when you can't afford to get all of that done, then where's the rest of you? How are you going to make yourself happy then, right? So you have to build from the inside out. Beauty is from the inside out. I can lose 1,000 pounds today. But if I don't love myself, I don't love myself. So you have to consistently spend time with yourself, get to know yourself, date yourself, love yourself, and just do things for yourself. So I definitely suggest that you guys keep a journal of this journey. And then I want to know, like, if you come back to the video or send me an email down in the comments to let me know how was this experience for you. I hope I did very well for my very first video. I know that I can ramble. That's just because I don't really have any friends per se. I'm gonna say, I don't really have a lot of friends. I really don't have a lot of people that I talk to anymore, because a lot of people are disloyal, a lot of people are fake, a lot of people are very self-centered. So I spend a lot of time by myself. I spend a lot of time just hanging out with me, knowing what I like, and that's okay with me. And I have a few associates that I hang out with, so if you guys are watching this video, don't take offense. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that in a nutshell, on a day-to-day basis, I'm mostly 90% hanging out with me when I'm not at work. Or, my partner. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I would love any type of feedback, whether good, bad, or indifferent. If you're gonna be just rude and negative, then don't even hit me up. Don't message, don't leave anything. Cause that's not what I'm about. I don't care anymore. Like, I used to care, was like, oh my God, nobody likes me. Oh, I don't care no more. You either like me or you don't. So yeah, if you guys could please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get my channel up and just help me create this community that I've been dreaming of since I was a little kid. I've always had a dream of getting, making a living by traveling, making a living by helping people. I used to run a lot of holistic retreats. I used to do retreats, and they were like 3 to 5 days, and people would come and I would share my story. They would share their story. We would do a healing circle. It was co-ed. Sometimes I did women only. Sometimes I did mommy and me. Sometimes I did relationship couples, and it's just us having conversations, because most people fail because they don't know how to have a conversation. They cannot communicate, nor can they comprehend. Some people can comprehend but not communicate but not comprehend, and those two go together. It's a very good thing, and I'm trying to get it started back up again if COVID would just chill out a little bit. So this video has been 30 minutes, and I'm very surprised of myself, and I'm very proud of myself. So if you guys can just leave me any feedback, like, share, comment, and I got a lot of things in store that I'm excited about. So I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me this long, and peace, love, and light. I'm out.